biblical
Yeah.
as well. So I
it really is all spiritual.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
And you know, this isn't to knock anybody in their beliefs, you know, because like I said, we haven't died to come back to know what happens.
Yeah.
You know, nobody has come back to really tell us. But do I believe in a higher power? Absolutely. Of course. Do I know exactly what that is? No. But I think it all has to do with just living peaceful here on earth. Because I feel like this is hell. We're living in hell, you know, and it's really about what makes you happy at the end of the day, you know, and believe in what you believe in. Don't let nobody shake you. Don't let nobody tell you you're wrong, because at the end of the day, they're on a journey too.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, that was a great close. Thank y'all for watching The Whole Truth with Wes. Now, do you swear you've told the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Right hand, right? I have told the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God.
All right. And that's the end of it. You can cut the cameras. That was great, friend.
I loved it.
That was
Now I can't wait to tell you what the...
Yes.
Oh my God, I forgot to pull an oracle card for you. But that's okay. It's okay. We talked about it. Are you sure? You can kind of open up with it.
Do it on the show?
Yeah. We can open up with it.
Now, if you see some demons in my...
No, I promise I won't. Sorry.
Don't tell me about no...
You could place this wherever. Maybe as like in the middle, like a funny little clip, how Oxford used to do.
Do I need to move this?
No. I'm just going to pull it with my hand.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so happy full moon, you guys. Full moon in Scorpio. Full moons are all about releasing everything what no longer serves you. And I'm going to pull an affirmation card for you. This isn't tarot, so I'm not going to tell you like you're going to die tomorrow. Let's just see what it says, okay?
Okay.
And if it resonates with you. It's going to be good. It's not like
I'm
bad.
nervous, y'all. I'm nervous.
I am enjoying the process to my lasting success.
I am enjoying the process to my lasting. Okay.
And that's for you. And you know what's weird about this? It's a snake symbol, and this is the year of the snake in the Chinese zodiac.
And so is that a good thing?
It's a good
snake
thing.
is a good thing.
It's a good
usually
thing.
Snakes are evil.
That's what they want you to think. Snakes is about rebirth. It sheds its skin. It's always renewing itself. So it's really about growth. Of course, they gonna make you, oh, it's evil. Just like they say voodoo's evil, and it's really just an African religion. Everything has a light and a dark, and yin yang.
Okay.
It's an African religion. So yes.
I can resonate with that.
Shedding your skin, and full moon releasing what no longer serves you.
Oh, hey, baby, and amen. If I can't get an amen to that, my glass is empty. But I'm gonna get an
y'all.
amen because it's been. Oh, I do have some in there.
And happy full moon, you guys.
Because recently I have had to do that.
Yeah.
In the last 5 to 6 months, it's been a process for me.
It is.
Especially after my mom passing. It's definitely been a process. So just rediscovering and affirming, you know, where I'm moving and how I want to move as a person.
Yeah.
And how to treat people and how I want people to treat me. All of those things.
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. I've cut so many people off, just rebirth. You know, a lot of people too are blockages. Yeah. You got to be aware of who's in your energy field too, because a lot of people will block your blessings. But yeah, we are enjoying the process to our lasting success.
I love this.
So
Judi.
it is. So motive be.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. Girl, you better be grown.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. You better be grown. And your top has stayed on the whole time.
Yes. Look, oh, you're glittery like me. I love glitter.
You're sitting here holding your top and adjusting your top, girl. You've been fine the whole way through.
Yay.
You've been fine the whole way through.
That's going to be cute. Y'all got some real
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you know about the equipment.
Yes.
I have been trying, baby. That little way. You're good. You look good. This was a great interview. Yay. We got to see your personality. We got to talk about your evolution. And I learned some new things about you today.
Really?
Too.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I remember you talking back about it at like my game nights about like spirituality and stuff like that, but never knew like how deep and entrenched you were.
Yeah.
And I'm
what was it out like? What Baddies Caribbean? No, 2023 was like Baddies South, I think. Baddies South. I'll promote the shit nonstop. My page will be a Baddies South page if you give me the 10K to just get a lawyer for Monday. Played all on my top. Played on my top. I said, don't tell anybody, especially not Natalie. As soon as I said that, Natalie texted me, hey girl, what can I help you with? I'm like, they messy. They are messy. I was like, this is not funny. I was like, I'm fighting court. But it just went to show I'll never ask them for anything else again, because when I really needed somebody to help me in a vulnerable moment and it was very serious, they didn't. So I was like, okay, you guys too.
So you never got the 10 from them?
Not from them, but I ended up getting it.
Okay.
And I paid for my lawyer and I beat the case. I went anger management, 2 weeks of anger management, did that shit, knocked it out. I will never, ever, ever in my life be in that situation again.
Right.
And I'm just so lucky because all of my stuff is a sponge. Like I have a clean record, like nothing, because all this shit has been just nonsense, just drunk nonsense.
If Natalie were to call you today and say, hey girl, I have this new show idea
No.
and I would love for you to be involved.
Like I thought about it. I'm like I looked at Faith. I see Faith back there and I love Faith. That's one of my favorite words, everything. I know y'all in the comments gonna be like, dude, got back. No, I would not. The only reason why I even it was a thought that I'll make an appearance on Baddies Midwest was because they were gonna be in Chicago, my city. I wanted to check. And I would have came and really gotten a bag. City just be showing up for free. That wasn't going to be me. I was going to be with my friends in Chicago anyway. We went into the club. I damn near wouldn't have had to have a mic, just popped on camera for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But everything happens for a reason. That did not happen. And ultimately, I am happy because Sydney popped up there. That would have been a mess. Sydney will never get another minute on screen with me, ever. She did it. She better run with that. She be reposting that all the time with my wig and shit. I'm like, she got that.
When was the first time you and Natalie met? Was it
Love Games?
It was Love Games, not All Stars?
Nope, when she made an appearance on Love Games 3.
Okay.
Remember she came and Oxygen Messy, they made her kiss John and Sydney acted crazy and was like on the roof and stuff.
Vaguely.
And I made an appearance on season 4 Love Games with Matt and Miss Voodoo, and now I know she had an earpiece in her ear because I had an earpiece in my ear. So it wasn't even all like her just being devious. It was literally, she was probably being told to do that.
So,
I wouldn't. The answer, no, because it's just too much at risk. It's just too much at risk. Yeah. Even with her, mind you, the only reason why there was even a conversation of me making an appearance on Baddies Midwest was because she brought me up to Roland Ray. Like, I would want to bring her back. I would never do a full season. I talk very badly about the show, and I don't take back anything I say. I stand on that. 2 things can be true at once. 1, I have bills, and 2, Baddies is trash. That's it. 2 things can be true at once. Right. I would have been in Chicago. I would have been on camera for 10 seconds at least, like in the club with my friends. Wasn't nothing more than that for a quick check, but happy it didn't work because look what she did. Like she leaked texts between us and it's not even true. Like she deleted all the stuff she said. So it just looks like I'm just blowing her up wanting to be on Baddies. And if anybody is smart, they can see those texts and realize like she deleted her responses to me. Yeah. I'm not just talking to myself and answering my own questions. So it's just, how you acting like I want to be on Baddies so bad and you're the one bringing me up in an interview. You want me back on Baddies. But I understand it wouldn't have even been what I saw in my mind popping up in Chicago, being cute with my friends. It wasn't going to go down like that. I was probably going to get my wig pulled off, beat up by Rolly. I mean, it would have been a mess, and all the BGC fans are always like, we need Bad Girls to stop going on there because they ruin their whole legacy. Like, because you're in the trenches now. Like, this is not Bad Girls Love. This is some other shit. Yeah. This is some shit I go to 79th and King Drive in Chicago to see. Yeah. Like, I don't even got this. You don't have to subscribe to Zeus to see this. Yeah. We could take these people to Martin Luther King right now here in Atlanta and see that. And you know it. Like, this is not y'all. Y'all are seeing some real... Like, y'all want to see that shit? You can see it for free.
Do you think Natalie and Tanisha are in the top 10 list of the most iconic reality stars of all time? First question. Mm-hmm. And then 2, who is your top 5 on the list of iconic reality stars?
Do I think Natalie and Tanisha are? Yes. Because you know what? Also, I'm going to answer this, but Baddies has really showed people's true colors and what they've been feeling this whole time. There were times that people wouldn't want to put us Bad Girls in the category of reality stars and icons, which is why I'm so happy we're starting to get calls for stuff like House of Villains and hopefully The Traitors and stuff, you know, because we're the blueprint. A lot of these girls who ended up on like Love and Hip Hop, like Mariah Lynn and stuff, all these girls auditioned for Bad Girls Club. Even Megan Thee Stallion, shout out to her. She loves me. I love her too. God obviously had bigger plans for her, but she auditioned for Bad Girls Club and didn't make it, right? All these girls loved Bad Girls Club. They just didn't make the cut, so they tried to downplay it. Bad Girls Club ain't shit. You know, we would never be in the conversation. Look how many people want to be bad girls. Like that fan was like, why don't you let Bad Girls up? Nigga, none of us are letting Bad Girls Club go. This is Bad Girls Club. It's the blueprint. Just the name change, you know, which I can't wait till Oxygen sues. Oxygen, get on that. But no, but seriously, you know, so everybody, we are one of them ones. And I do think Natalie and Tanisha deserve to be in that conversation when we're talking about reality TV, because Bad Girls Club is it.
Who are your
It's
top
the blueprint
5?
of everybody. Top 5.
All reality. Though,
Of
not
all
just
reality.
BGC.
I would definitely say Snooki. I loved Snooki. I saw so much of myself in her. And I think that she has glowed up to be such a beautiful mom and woman. I love what they did with the whole Jersey Shore franchise. Like, they're rich as hell and still on air being their adults. So this is what Bad Girls
Should have been.
Baddies should have been. Right. But I got something to tell you off camera that's gonna gag the world. That ain't it. But yeah.
Okay.
So Snooki, iconic. I love Nene Leakes. I think she's so funny.
Okay.
Like, I didn't realize how funny she was, but she is fucking hilarious. I love Kenya Moore.
Okay.
I just love Kenya. I just think she's great at everything. Like, she's beautiful too. Top 5. Oh my God.
Got 2 more.
My cousin loves Sheree and Lisa Wu. He is like in love with them. He's like, yeah, he's like, if I was gonna marry somebody or, you know, a girl from Rio, it would be them. I'm like, okay, but that's his. So, okay, so Snooki, Nene Leakes, obviously New York. I'm not gonna say Kenya, but I do love Kenya. I would say Snooki, Nene Leakes, Tiffany Pollard, of course.
Yeah.
I did an event with her. She's amazing in person.
Yeah.
So, the sweetest, like, so cool. Shout out to Tiffany Pollard.
You said Kenya Moore.
Kenya, I like her. I don't think, if we're only doing 5, I don't think she would be in the 5.
Okay.
Another reality star.
Johnny Bananas.
No. I mean, no shade. I think he's probably great at what he does. But if we're talking like reality TV and we're talking about like that shit, oh, man, there's so many stars. There's a ton. Okay, so Nene, Tiffany, and Snooki. Oh my God. I did Jersey Shore, did Real Housewives, did obviously Tiffany. Oh my God. Like,
anybody from Survivor? Anybody from Big Brother?
I would say in other reality stars, I would have to give it to like Farrah Abraham from Teen Mom.
Okay.
She's not because I like her, I'm a fan, but she made waves in reality TV. Farrah, she's like an A-list celebrity.
Okay.
Yeah, Farrah Abraham. You know Farrah. Oh, and I would have to say, like, I mean, if we're talking about heavy hitters and shit, Heidi Montag. Oh my God. Then that gives, I mean, I'm thinking of like literally longevity in careers and stuff still on TV. Heidi has like a new show coming to E! Now. And then like there's other, now that I think about Heidi, it's like so many great reality stars, like a Jackie Christie. She's amazing.
Yeah,
I love her. She follows me. She's great.
She's definitely interesting.
Yeah, like fucking Evelyn. That's another one. My cousin loves her. He's like, oh, she's trying to be Evelyn. I'm like, oh my God. Evelyn is a bad bitch.
Yes, she is.
Man, there's so many.
Yeah,
it's hard. It can't be a 5. There's so many. I didn't even get to Bad Girls, but I mean, if I'm thinking like women who, Tammy Roman.
Tammy
she started off on Real World and has such a career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
she's still in it.
Yeah, I love Tammy. She's really nice to me. I mean, there's just so many. Shout out to all the reality stars, because at one point, you know, they would look down on us, but we are, I mean, now the goal is to be on reality TV.
Yeah.
I mean, people are dying to be on Baddies.
When's the last time you spoke to anyone from Zeus?
Like, workers wise?
Or anybody like Lemmy, Natalie, one of the security guards?
No. No, I don't talk to them. No, I'm just thankful that my page hasn't gotten deleted, any of them, because I be going in on Zeus.
Yeah.
Fucking trash. And I'm just thankful. Thank you. Because let me be deleting pages.
What happened between you and Sarah? People want to know what happened to the podcast and will it come back?
I do love Sarah. Sarah's a great friend, like in real life. You know, I know her for real. You know, she's one of those people who always, if she has something, a way we can make money, she offers it to me and me too. If I get a booking and they're like, who else should we bring? Like goals, I introduce her, I always pitch her. Our podcast is so cute. I love it. It's on my cousin's platform. It's adorable. But unfortunately, I just think that we are on two different walks in life right now. And that's okay. Mm-hmm. She's on her new journey with Christ. And like I said, I grew up very religious, but I'm more spiritual now just because I understand. And I feel like religion is a hospital for the soul. And for Sarah to seek out God and Jesus after all the shit she went through with Baddies and stuff, it makes sense, you know, and her personal life and things that she has going on, she needed something to believe in, you know, and that's great. That's what religion is for. But I just don't think you should just cancel out everybody else's beliefs. Just think like, this is the only way.
Okay.
And because it makes it hard to even have a conversation with somebody like that. Like if you read the comments, they're not good. I mean, they're just dragging. They're like dragging her. Like they don't like the way she treats me or how she talks and stuff. And mind you, I know Sarah, right? Like I know her as a friend. I've always stuck up for her. Next time we film, like guys, relax. Different point of views are always good, especially for something like this. Mm-hmm. I just feel like Sarah needs to just relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not right and I'm not wrong. Yeah. I'm not right and you're not wrong. This podcast is supposed to be a safe place for us to be women and talk about different ideas and not to judge each other, because that's not Christ-like at all.
The premise of the podcast, what were you?
We didn't know. We just so crazy. SO for Sarah Oliver and crazy, my brand, Judi Jai, crazy. Crazy. And it was just, you know, us coming together and basically giving our fans a different light of us, like a different part of us. Okay. You know, like talking about anything, you know, just going with the flow. But I think I was more passionate about it. You know, I really had a vision of where I wanted it to go. I'm bringing all these brands on, Bel Air, Bamboo, really ready to get the ball rolling. Like I wanted this to become something like, shout out to Winter and her podcast, not like Behind the Likes, but do stuff like they're doing, like live shows and stuff. I think I'm super funny on the podcast. I think this was like me kind of getting into my comedian bag. Didn't know we do live shows, tell jokes on stage. You never knew where it could have gone. I was just trying to open up another stream of income for both of us.
So did an argument happen between the two that broke it up or stopped it? Or you was just like, you know what, on a Tuesday, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm too busy.
I think it was me kind of maybe overbearing. Maybe I text a lot. I do, but I'm passionate about it. I'm excited. Yeah. And also a lot with her just being very argumentative, like combative. Have you watched the episodes?
I haven't.
Okay. Do me a favor after this. Watch every episode. It's only 10.
What does it come on?
It's on YouTube. I'll send you the link.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
And after you're done watching all 10, just text me and tell me what you think about it.
Is it a visual podcast?
Yes,
or is audio?
It's visual. Okay. And I mean, the comments lit her up in it, but I would always defend her, not agree with them, not be in the comments talking shit, because right now we just have different points of views and that's okay, and that's kind of where I think the friction comes, because it's like whatever I say, I'm wrong, or whatever I say, she's right, or like it's just very combative and condescending. It's not good. This is supposed to be a lighthearted, fun, conversation, and it's kind of like everything I would say it was like an argument, and that's not what it should be, but I understand, she's very deep in her Christian faith right now, and she's going by the Bible and what it says, so the conversations of a Buddha or another, what if that isn't, you don't know, we didn't die, she's not even having it, because that's wrong. And I just don't think that it is, because we don't know, so I think right now we're just on two different walks. That doesn't make us enemies. Yeah. That doesn't mean we're not friends anymore. I'm personally hoping in the future we could circle back and pick it up again, because the podcast is still there. We saw our Instagram. It could come back at any time. My cousin is open for it, but I can't wait for anybody. And I want to keep going with a podcast. So I'm going to just do it solo dolo. Not so crazy. That's our brand. If she ever wants to come back and circle back, it's open, But as for me, my fans love me on the podcast. I'm funny. It was a comfortable space for me, and I think I'm just going to keep going and, see what happens. So that's also something I'm going to start working on like this fall.
Okay.
So not only a new show, a new direction with the platform. And great things come. Of course, I hope House of Villains, and then a huge project I'm working on that's in development. Development.
We still got a few more questions.
Oh yes,
and then we're gonna dig into the fan questions.
Yes,
and then we'll talk about what's happening in the near future.
Yes.
Are you good?
Yes. Okay. I could sit here and talk all day, and I only live 5 minutes away, baby. It ain't nothing.
Okay. So I think we did resolve this question, but I'm gonna ask this as a final question.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on how Baddies has evolved to be this phenomenon of a show? What do you think of the women that do Baddies? And what do they need to pay you to go back on the show?
So Baddies, like I said, it has really, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think it would be like this. I mean, just the way how terrible it was on Baddies ATL. But I need everybody to understand, y'all, we were still in a pandemic when we filmed Baddies ATL. We couldn't go anywhere damn near. And we did, but we didn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was still very much COVID.
Yeah.
And with any first show, you never know what direction is going to go. You never know. I mean, look at season 1 of Bad Girls Club compared to what it became. You never know. But Baddies has definitely turned into a pandemic in itself. But like I said, it just goes to show how everybody wanted to be a bad girl. But one thing I will make clear, that is not Bad Girls Club. Also, when I was going to come back and make an appearance, Natalie and Lemmy told me verbatim, I guess that's the last time I talked to Zeus, like a year ago with the Baddies Midwest thing. They told me verbatim that it's going in a different direction and there won't be like bad girls on it no more. So a lot of people think that was Natalie's plan from the beginning, to like use us to get it cracking and then cancel us out so she could just be Ace Boon Coon.
Mm-hmm.
But that happened. But a lot of us don't want to come back. Like Tanisha walked away, I walked away, like it wasn't like she was just like, yeah, y'all can't come back. I mean, obviously she has no power because she said a lot of girls weren't coming back and they popped back up. It's Zeus's show. It's Lemmy's show. She gave it to Lemmy. And I think he's going to do whatever he wants with it. I think that, I hope Natalie has not all her eggs in one basket, because I see this, I mean, it's already showing, cracks in it, them getting into it and stuff, and they pretend like it was fake and no, that was real.
That was a lie.
That was real.
You could say, you're holding me hostage.
Yeah, that was real. You could tell it was real. Like that was 100% not fake. It's Lemmy's show. He can do whatever he wants. And I hope Natalie, she just, she gave it to him though.
There's no amount of money that could make it go back.
No, because the type of girls, this is also what it turned into. And like I kind of spoke on before, it's a certain demographic and they choose girls who are willing to do anything. That is ghetto as hell, and y'all know it. No, it's not. Just because you put a pink light in the tour bus doesn't make it Bad Girls Club. That is not Bad Girls Club. The difference, one of the biggest differences with Bad Girls Club and Baddies, on Bad Girls, there was different girls. Like, you have the white girl, the black girl, the Asian girl, like girls from all walks of life that made this social experiment amazing. That's really what it was. Baddies is definitely a demographic, and they know exactly what type of girls they're going for. And it ultimately is the type of women that Natalie looks down on. She is not ghetto. She ain't no blood. Like, this is crazy. And to be honest, I'm kind of mad at how people let her play in everybody's face like that and get away with it. Because y'all know y'all know what's going on. Y'all see what it is. Y'all see what's going on. And it's kind of unfortunate. That Natalie was like literally spun the reality of it. The reality of it is she's inviting girls like Amber Rose and like Asian Doll and Cash Doll. These girls who are great in their careers and have big fan bases and motion and stuff, she makes them feel they need her. Like, you got people like who have had way more success outside of reality TV thinking they need to be on Zeus to be successful when really they're going so backwards. And Natalie's using their clout to get bigger. Because wasn't nobody talking about Natalie after Bad Girls Club at all? I know that because I was the one still booked. Like, I'm looking at what everybody else doing. Like, like, because they thought 13 was the end for me. It wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, like, all them done. I'm still booked. Like, I'm like, you know, I was looking. We all do. But Natalie was doing workout videos, pain, no gain. Like, nobody gave a 1,000 likes on a picture. I'm being honest. Nobody cared. Nobody. And now she's back. And not saying she wasn't icon. She's huge. She's from Bad Girls Club. She's an icon. She's top 3. Literally. We know that. But there was a time where she wasn't as hot no more. And we all have phases. But she literally used all these popping girls to get back. And now they're like in a place where they feel like they need to like kiss her ass and be on Zeus. When in reality, that's so not true. Y'all are the shit. Y'all were popping without Zeus. If Natalie needed all of y'all and us to even have that show. Because wasn't nobody finna watch a Natalie Nunn show.
So you
know what I mean?
You will never go on Baddies ever again.
No, no, absolutely not. Especially with the other things that I have in the works and stuff, and where I'm headed and what my vision is for my career and stuff. Baddies is not it at all.
Right. Gemini Films, the reunion. How did that come about? And what made you host it? The fights seemed crazy, first of all. Were you scared?
So shout out to Karan. Shout out to him. One of the main reasons why I hosted is because he is the one who has been doing Bad Boys Club forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He even told me that he was like in talks with Natalie and stuff to be involved in the Bad Boys thing, and it didn't happen. And that sucks. They keep stealing everybody's ideas and like making it original. Like, you guys are fraudulent. Like, y'all didn't come up with nothing. It's nothing over there unique. But that's why I did it. I'm like, we need some eyes over here. You know, this is the creator. He's been working his ass off independently like you do with A Connection TV. He deserves some love and flowers. You know what I'm saying? So that's ultimately why I did it. And to be a host, be in a different position. I did Out TV too, really filmed in the Bravo studios as a host, got hosting credits, all that. So it was a new vibe for me, like a new experience, and I loved it. Those fights were out of this world. I mean, if y'all don't watch Gemini Films Bad Boys, y'all need to, because it's good and the production is amazing.
I'm getting involved. Well, I've watched quite a few seasons, and I did see you on the reunion.
Yes.
I'm getting into season 10 now. And freaking Noel is I hate hilarious. Him. You don't like Noel?
Noel's the one, the bully, like the ghetto dude.
I think he is from a past season. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I'm watching him on season 10.
Noel. Oh no, the Spanish guy.
Yeah.
Yes. I like Noel.
He is hilarious.
Yes.
He's hilarious. But what I like about him the most is that he don't care. He's about that.
Yeah, I didn't even know Prince is the one. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Prince. You know who
Prince on the new season. He's not. I don't know what's going on with him, but
you can tell he's fighting demons for sure.
And Karan's having to call him out on some things because I guess he went out online and tried to go against Karan and the production.
Yeah, that's not
say some other things.
Yeah,
whatever the case may be. And Karan had to show receipts of what it's been something.
I hope you guys do work together because Karan is both of you are professional as when it comes to this work, very creative, very like top tier, like literally. It was amazing doing his reunion. I would work with Karan again, paid the money, hair, makeup. I mean, just phenomenal. And of course, here with you, beautiful set. I love it. Independent. I mean, we all start from somewhere, right? And sometimes the independent way, I mean, look at the independent artists now. The industry's screwing the musicians and stuff. Don't nobody want to get signed to no label no more.
Yeah.
Like, you know, independent is very admirable.
Love and hip hop.
Yeah.
You were supposed to play a role in a fake relationship.
Yes.
Why did you say no? And who were you supposed to be in love with?
So I get this email from Mona Me Entertainment. This was in 2018. So excited. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait.
Because Love and Hip Hop,
At that,
it's elevated kind of, yeah.
It's fizzling out a little bit now,
yeah.
but in 2018 it was still lit.
Yeah.
And this was right after Bad Girls Club went off air. So I'm like, this is amazing, So they reached out to me and they wanted me to have a fake relationship with Lil Scrappy.
Lil Scrappy. Is that Scrappy, right?
Scrappy.
I don't know.
No problem.
Yeah. But
Literally.
Mama D's son.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and it was going to be,
I don't see
I was
that.
going to be on, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, right? And I was like, no, but they be watching you dig up shit. Me and Bambi and Tammy actually got into arguments back in like 2015 because of Shad Santiago. Shout out to Shad. I love him. But we got into it in a club and he went and told Tammy and Bambi and they just started lighting my ass up on Twitter. We're all cool now. Like there's no beef or anything. But maybe they dug that up and was like, we could play into this or something. But the reason why I said no, one, I was dating Ashley, my ex-girlfriend at the time. And I pitched her because she's a musician. I was like, what? Why fake one when I have a real relationship? And I be like, if y'all want some drama, call us. But also because they don't understand that this would be scripted. I could just be in Atlanta at a bar chilling and just get knocked out one day because they think I'm messing with Scrappy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's dangerous.
Right.
And I've never acted on reality TV. I've always been me.
Right.
So I don't think that would have came across authentic to my fans too. So then they changed it and was actually going to put me on the LA franchise. But from there, it didn't really work. I was like, I'm not interested if I can't have my girlfriend. And then I talked about it and Baller Alert picked it up and posted it. And then the craziest shit happened to me that whole Halloween season after that. I'm not going to say too much, but I'm going to say enough that all of that shit, man, it ain't no conspiracy. Like that shit, the shit that I saw, that's okay. Like that
So I don't even know what you're referring to. Are you saying it's kind of like the Zeus conspiracy, or is it worse?
No, like Zeus is just moving messy.
Okay.
Like that is just mess.
Okay.
I'm talking about like real Hollywood shit.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that shit is a whole
Baby oil and stuff.
worse than that. Like fucking like reptilians and shit. I know y'all are like, what?
All
but no,
right.
like that's all
Well.
I'm gonna say. And I don't want no problems
Right.
at all.
Pop Out Magazine. How were you involved with them and what happened?
So Casey, shout out to Casey. He has been my friend for years. Always did my graphics in like 2014. We collabed making socks for like a mixtape I was dropping and stuff. Like he's just always been a great friend. Always linking me with people. Got me booked a few times in Orlando. He's from Tampa. And then he started Pop Out. He's always been doing graphics for celebs and stuff, but he always wanted to do a magazine. So he presented this to me. I had just filmed Baddies. He's like, I'm starting this new magazine. I would love for you to be the first cover. So I was like, of course. Like, why wouldn't I be? And I'm so grateful because his magazine has blew up. You had a cover. Kenya Moore just had a Mother's Day cover. I mean, Big Zeus, Natalie has had a cover. Lemmy has had a cover. I'm just so lucky that I was like the first one, to grace it. So that's super cool. He is having a lot of success. Yeah. Probably the most success he's ever seen. But he's been working so hard for years and just now getting his flowers. So I'm really, excited for him. And I do like a Bite with Judi article with him. We go out to eat and stuff. I'm a foodie. So yeah, he's just great. He always puts me on to things for sure.
Music. When did you want to get into music and Superstitious? Explain your mind during this process.
Yes.
And what do you feel about the album?
So I always wrote, always in poetry, obviously English. I talked about that, broadcast journalism stuff. Always was a writer, poetry, Pisces shit, darkest times, writing my feelings. I've always wrote, but I started doing music. My first song I dropped was like back in 2013, and it was the Act Right remix, Yo Gotti's Act Right. And it was actually viral. Like the fans love it. As like over 100,000 views on YouTube. Fans love that song. And I was just playing, but I actually really liked it, like the studio and stuff. So I kept going, and I've been trying to drop my first album for like, it's an EP though, but I wanted to put like a catalog of songs together and I never focused. As y'all know, I got 80, I'm everywhere, just a little bit there. And then every time I wanted to focus on music, I would get casted for another show. And then you're caught in that cyclone of like drama, right? But I finally was like, you know what? I'm going to do this shit. No excuses. I'm dropping it. And I just compiled music like for the last year, just recorded. It's only 6 songs, but it's adorable. And everything happens for a reason, because if I dropped it when I really wanted to drop it in 2020, a lot of the songs wouldn't have had as much emotion that they do, because I've been through more stuff after 2020, you know, and more mature. It sounds way more mature, more grown. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, I was listening to some of the bitch. I'm like,
lyrical. Yeah. Like, but you know, I'm trying to make like the stupidest song ever to now, because like I'm very lyrical. Like those are bars. Like I can rap. Even all my friends will tell you, Judi freestyles. I freestyled on Love Games and Too Short picked me.
Yeah.
Remember? Like I can rap for real. But I want to make the most dumb song ever to go viral on TikTok, because that is literally like as dumb as a lie. She was a fairy. Yacht, like just dumb. Like I'm trying to make the dumbest song ever, because that's really what I mean. You know, it's catchy. I don't think where we are now, unfortunately, like I don't think people really like the real artists care about lyrics and lyricism. Like if you're a lyricist, you care about the importance of your art. But I feel like the industry right now is so like bubblegum popish, like just quick. Like TikTok is just, I think that's where a lot of the success is now, just stupid shit. And that's in anything, TV, music, like it's just stupid shit.
Yeah.
It literally is just dumb shit. Yeah.
I'm going to say the song title and give me one word that comes to mind.
Okay.
Last laugh.
Wait, say the question again, because I just was about to
go on a tangent.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm gonna say your song titles that are on the album,
yes.
Superstitious, and give me one word that comes to mind.
Okay.
So last laugh.
Win.
Okay. Voodoo.
Magic.
Okay. Ashes.
Phoenix.
Okay. Butterfly.
Rebirth.
All right. Yin Yang.
Balance.
And rebirth.
You did it.
All right. Are you single?
Yes, right now, but I am talking to somebody.
Okay. So what does that mean? So explain it, because, you know, everybody has a different definition of what talking to someone means.
Yes. I like somebody. He's in my energy and I'm in his. And a lot of things we do, he's like a muse and I'm his muse.
Can he date someone else? Can he be in multiple dating situations? Like
he's in the industry.
Okay, so he's talking to you. Can he go out on several dates with other people?
Y'all are going to be like, girl, you are delusional, but I'm not. It's magical what we have.
Okay.
It's different. It's a very different experience.
So yes or no? Can he date?
I mean, I would be really upset.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's no like, he can't.
Okay.
You know, if he did, oh my God.
Yeah, that'll be like a lot.
Yeah.
You really like this person.
Yes.
And that makes sense.
He's actually the reason who motivated me to finish my EP, be more focused on like, fuck baddies. I know where I want to go and that ain't it. More walking off Baddies ATL. I feel like if his energy wasn't in my life, I'd probably be out here getting beat up in Africa.
Yeah.
You know, like you could tell something.
I just saw a clip where the African, I don't know if it was the African tribe, but whatever they were performers. They were doing their dance and it was very much tribal, very much ritual. And the baddies are just arguing and beating each other up in the midst of. I was just like,
chaos.
How?
The devil loves chaos and confusion.
Do you do that?
Think of what the devil does.
And the Africans are just like, what is this? What has happened?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah. I mean, well, I think Natalie played in everybody's face anyway going to Africa.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Because everybody knows she's a colorist. She's always been. And I feel like after that clip went viral of me and Sarah on our podcast, us pointing it out again, because people keep pointing out, then they announced, we're going to Africa. Like, it's kind of like a ha-ha. But in reality, it's not a ha-ha. Like, it's honestly pathetic.
It's a lot.
It's pathetic.
It's a lot. What is new for you? It is 2025. How is Judi today? And what's on the horizon?
So, obviously, I'm very spiritual. Think about a lot of stuff. I definitely have more projects. I am going to be back on television this fall.
When you say television, not
National television.
Streaming network.
Yeah, national television. It will probably be on national television and on their streaming platform.
Okay.
But very popular show.
Okay. Reality or scripted?
Reality, but in a way where I think I can really shine being funny and acting a little bit, but it is considered like a reality type of show.
Okay.
But it's really big, and the person's show it is super popular in the culture. New network, always wanted to grace this network, and it's crazy that it's finally happening because I've always been around this network.
Okay.
Oh, even speaking of Lil Scrappy and Pop Out, we did his magazine cover, and Love and Hip Hop filmed it. I was there. I was like with Mama D and everybody. I was like, yeah. Definitely would love to be on House of Villains. So thankful they just greenlit it, because for a while we were like, damn, you know. But you know, they were in the process of, it's not going to be on E anymore. It's just going to stream exclusively on Peacock.
Okay.
And I think they went back to the drawing board, because Wes did an interview, and Wes said they're like trying to rewrite the show to make it make more sense, more villainous. But shout out to Tanisha for winning season 1. That's phenomenal. Really want to be on House of Villains. Definitely Traitors, speaking it up, manifesting it. I would love to be on Traitors.
I would love to see you on that.
And I am working on a huge project that's in development right now. Can't say a damn thing about it right now, but they feel really good about it. And I think that everybody's going to f***ing gag. And I think it's going to be everything that everybody needed and has been wanting, and thought they were getting in and didn't get shit, and now they like whatever.
Okay.
But it is going to be amazing, and I have a hand in it, even down to like just everything.
I want that for you.
Thank you. So
I'm excited.
Me too, because the way they were fighting over these EP credits on Baddies and stuff, and it's like, Baddies ATL was so trash. I wouldn't even want to be like associated with having anything to do with that. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. Like, you know, executive producer credit, that's great, because I was happy with my hosting credit. But it's just like, is this what you like?
Do you regret anything from 2011 to 2025 in your entertainment career? Do you regret anything? And maybe not regret, but if you could go back to that time, would you do something different?
The only thing I would have said years ago would be 13. Like, I wish, you know, I didn't spaz out or like just tweak out and shit. I wish I did that again. But now where I am, I realize everything really does happen for a reason, because I went home from 13 and had more time with my mother, because I had no idea that within a few months she would be diagnosed with lung cancer. And my dad too. Like that same year, my dad crossed over on Christmas Day and my mom was dying, you know, lung cancer. If I stayed on the show, that would have been 2 more months I would have had without my mother. I wouldn't have even went to Louisiana to have those last road trip memories with her, because that was ultimately our last time visiting family in Louisiana.
And that's a blessing.
Yeah, if I stayed the whole time on 13, I would have just flew right back to Chicago, but I have so many memories. So that's the only thing I would regret. I don't regret a thing. I think everything makes sense and aligns. And at first you don't see it and you don't realize it, but when you look back on those nights when you're lighting incense and it's raining outside and you really think, you be like, wow. Like, you really see that there's something bigger.
That's another question I have for you. What is a peaceful night to Judi?
Me, literally, I don't drink at home. People will be like, what? Like, I got a partnership with Bel Air, like Rick Ross's stuff and Bamboo. Old me would have drank all those bottles. They're just pretty on my like bar and everything, sitting there collecting dust. Tea, incense, salt lamps, dim light, and true crime.
What's a
on
salt
YouTube.
lamp?
A salt lamp, I'm going to give you one. They're so pretty. They're salt lamps. They're
Do
beautiful.
they emit light?
They emit light.
That probably sounds stupid to y'all out there.
No.
Know.
You'll know when you see it. You'll be like, oh, okay.
Okay.
And it's a light, like you have all the lights off and just keep that on. And the energy, even from the salt in the lamp, is very healing.
Okay.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you
Okay,
one because my cousin gives me tons of them. I have
Sounds
like tons of them.
interesting.
You'll love it. Beautiful. I'll even get you a purple one so it could go with the set.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna turn our site to the TV. Can you top me off real quick?
Yes, me too.
That was I like
please.
it. It's really good.
Me too. Shout out to Tristan.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yes, indeed. Tristan does his reality shows too.
Yeah.
And,
Okay, y'all gotta send me. Y'all know I'm
and I
gonna
was
watch the
just
support.
on his reunion.
Cheers,
baby.
Leslie. I love you
Cheers.
so much.
I love you
I'm so
too, baby.
proud of you.
I'm proud of you. I love
Like
the
this
growth.
is amazing.
The evolution is awesome.
I know one time it was so funny when you do Mona, and in one of the interviews, this was years ago, you were like, there's one bad girl that does not like Mona, but she loves me. And all the fans knew you were talking about me. I'm like, damn, am I touched for real? Like, how did y'all know that? No, but I love Mona and I love what you've done. And I mean, you are him when it comes to bad girl interviews.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, circling back into all of these interviews was a way to like remind myself how many I did and like.
Did you lose touch for a minute? Were you like, or
So
when Bad
what
Girls
happened-
Club ended, you were just like, okay.
So for me, what had me take a step back, quite a few steps back, was back then, doing the Mona character was cool for a long while, but then as I grew into my adulthood,
Right.
and was looking for love and wanted to be in the scene and wanted to find a man and blah, 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 me dressing up like a woman was a no-no. Like I couldn't do that. Like I'm not Martin Lawrence, a straight man playing a character. I'm not Medea, Tyler Perry, a straight man playing a character.
Right.
I'm not Jamie Foxx. I'm a gay man playing a woman. Gay men are, I was called trans. Oh, do you want to be a transsexual? Are you a drag queen? This is how you live
But you
your
were
life.
none of that.
I was none of that.
And even if you were, who cares?
But at the time, I couldn't explain it.
Right.
I couldn't explain it to my community. They were
Right.
like, what
well,
is
I
this?
love Mona. She's fucking
Mona is hilarious, and Mona is
hilarious.
crazy. So now it's like I only come back for like the whole baddies thing.
And you
People-
need to. We
people
need
come-
Mona. We need
people-
Wesley for this,
Yeah.
but we need Mona for that because Mona gonna clock it for real.
It's so interesting because, so many people, like when I started doing back reviews, they were like, oh my God, this is a part of my childhood. I remember that. Like they're singing this song and like, it's been interesting.
Oh, man, come test me. Y'all want to hate that so ugly. I know the song. I love it. Like that was.
Can't relate, that ain't my fault. What y'all have on last year I bought.
bought.
You better now. You better.
Of course.
We're going
My
to go
God.
into these questions. Now, listen.
Oh, Lord.
You
Ooh.
already answered a lot of these.
Yeah.
But
Because
you
I
were
was
going,
in the
you were going
comments
off,
section.
baby. You were going off like, no, first of all, let me tell you what it is.
Now, I need to get a little bit better at that, but sometimes stupid shit triggers me.
Yeah.
Like that's so damn dumb.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean let go of bad girls? All this shit is bad girls love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or then you have the fake ones who just be hating. Like she
Yeah.
hasn't been up to nothing. Knowing I've been booked and busy. Like it
Period.
just triggers shit.
Michael Cole says, what happened to her in Sarah's podcast? We answered that
Talk about
already.
that. Shout out to Sarah though. No hate, no beef. We both know at the end of the day, if it came down to it, we would have each other's backs and still
Yeah.
talk to each other.
Yeah.
Like that's nothing.
Yeah.
Sometimes everything will align when it's supposed to again,
Right. No period math says, if given the opportunity to produce your own series, what would it be based on?
And I
well,
did.
you hinted on that.
Something is in development.
Yes, indeed. Baddies clues. Why do you hold on to the BGC legacy so hard? Sometimes it can come off as stuck. Or is it that you don't want people to ever forget it?
And then I replied, how can anybody forget when everything is the blueprint of Bad Girls Love? Literally, Baddies, Natalie Nunn is there. If anybody isn't forgetting shit, it's Natalie. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, this, and like I said, I'm still booked off the show. Like I go out everywhere I go, Wesley, everybody knows who I am. Literally
Yeah.
in the airport, everybody, Bad Girls Club. And it never ends because not only are we on every streaming platform now, people who didn't know us or watch us in 2011 are just now getting
Right.
to know us.
Right.
So I get new fans every day from a show I did over a decade ago.
Right.
We're everywhere on every streaming. We just talked about it. Hulu,
Peacock.
Disney Plus. I mean, everywhere. So is it really over?
Right.
It's still there.
Larmaine __ says, why does she think the baddies aren't reality stars with streaming platforms
Look at my paragraph.
being the
That's
new reality thing? How does she feel about shows like Love Island and other streaming platforms that make them stars.
And
Love is Blind, for instance.
And I could say this because, yes, Love is Blind is on a streaming platform, but it's under an umbrella like NBC Universal or something like that.
Okay.
These are real Hollywood studios. I'm not saying Zeus isn't, but Zeus is an independent app, and I'm not trying to knock them or anything, but trust me when I say in Hollywood, Zeus is not credible as something like a Peacock or a Paramount. Oh, it streams on Paramount or something. These are huge Hollywood studios that raise the likes of like Shirley Temple and The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy Dandridge, fucking Judy Garland and stuff. This is Zeus. It's two completely different. It's tomatoes and apples. And Zeus is not on television. You plug your phone up to watch it on your TV.
Freakneek90_2 says, did you want to be a part of Baddies? We talked about that.
Yeah.
We can move on. I love Judi so much. It made me so sad to see the hate she'd constantly get from everyone. Mystic Corpse. We all love Judi. The best _Mason006 says, Judi, I have a question. Do you see yourself doing reality TV in the next 10 years, or do you see yourself disappearing from reality TV and settling down with the new boo?
Never. I am going to do this as long as I can. I love it. I've always wanted to be an entertainer, and I need that Nene Leakes money, baby. I need to be up there with the Nene Leakes.
Shout out to Nene Leakes.
Shout out.
I can Randy, I guess, sent you a ton of emojis. Jay for reals, Judi, if you can give 21 Judi advice about your future and what you know now, what would you tell yourself?
Don't let anybody throw you off your square. Like, you know what you're doing, and you got it. You got it. They don't get it, and look where they are.
Black English says, shouting, 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 we back, y'all. So listen, I started getting back in tune with the ladies from Bad Girls Club, and like everyone has been like, oh my gosh, thank you for doing the interviews. Oh my gosh.
They love you.
Do this person, do this person, do this person, do this person. And I'm like, I appreciate the love. I definitely do.
Yes.
Chris Key says, would you do reality TV again? If so, what show would you want to be casted on? We talked about that. Mm-hmm. Why did So Crazy podcast end? We talked about that. Yes, Miss Judi, heart, fire song.
Yes.
What happened between you and Rolly? Larmaine __. Y'all have beef?
Yeah. So, mind you, I didn't see this. Jalen actually told me, he was like, Rolly was in an interview talking shit about you. And I'm like, that's so random. This was like in 2022, like Baddies South.
Okay.
And I guess like the interviewer was like, do y'all miss Judi on the show? And then Rolly is like, ain't nobody worried about no damn Judi. Like, and that's so weird because, girl, in my interviews, I promise you they won't ask about you. Besides now because you that, you know. But them asking about you, girl, and you being so like, girl, what? So, you know me, I went live and started just responding to her. I'm like, girl, y'all don't be booked, busy, y'all are whack, like just all this shit, you know how I get down. And it was kind of just that, you know, like just back and forth. But that's also why I probably would never go to Baddies, because ain't nobody, I'm not trying, really, girl, don't fight me.
Right.
That is crazy. But, and shout out to her though. I think that her glow up is phenomenal. She looks great. Goals played on her. You know, we both did a BBO with Goals. If I ever was to do another BBO, it would never be with Goals. I'm just going to go ahead and go to Columbia and get snatched all the way.
Did you have complications after you?
No, thank God. But there's, you know, they even messed up with Sarah. Like Sarah did some stomach stuff and they hurt her and stuff. It's just not the best, you know. But Rolly, her second BBO looks amazing. She looks great, you know. Invest in yourself. That's great.
Bay by X. I don't know how to pronounce that. Explain the Sydney situation. We did already.
Yeah.
Kai _ER _. How is your mental health wise? Are you doing okay? Was there any unair fights on BGC 7 that we did not see?
No, I'm doing good, but no, everybody thinks there was an unair fight with like me and Angie when she like pulled my hair, but that's basically all it was. It was just a tussle. Okay. Y'all saw every fight, baby. Oh, maybe like a scuffle with Stassi and Priscilla in the laundry room, but y'all basically saw nothing.
Okay. Bad Bish Amals. I think that's how you pronounce. Y'all names are crazy. Why have you and Tierra always fought? Y'all fight? When did y'all fight?
Me and Tierra be on and off like every season.
Arguing, I guess. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, well, one time, shout out to my girl TT, because I just talked to her a couple days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my bitch. I'm always, one thing with me and Tierra is we always gonna be friends. No matter what the tussles and arguments. And I need everybody to know that, like, I was at her wedding, like, her kids love me. I love her daughters. She has the most pretty little girls ever. Me and Tierra just be going at it sometimes. We've been in an event.
Like sister stuff.
Yeah, we've been in an event. She threw drink in my face and tried to fight me and stuff. We've been, banging on my door like, bitch, come outside. I did not answer, though, because I didn't want those problems.
Right. Tierra,
girl, go to bed. Yeah. Go to bed. Stop playing.
Tierra,
no, but I will always love Tierra, and I feel like a lot of bad girls will say that about girls from their seasons. Like, it's something that, nobody else will understand because they didn't go through it.
Okay.
Tierra's like a family member at this point.
How do you feel after getting your BBL? We just answered that. Do you regret it though? ET3407.
No, I just wanted hips, and they did make me more curvy. Yeah, I always had a little poop. I wasn't worried about my ass. I just wanted more hips, and they did their due diligence, and I even have like a little 6-pack a little bit if you look a little bit like that. But if I was ever to do it again, definitely just go to Colombia and go through all that pain, because they gonna snatch you.
X in Love WMSE. What was your experience on Zeus? We talked about that. How are you doing? How's your business going? How's your love life? We talked about all that in the interview. You've got to this point. We have answered all of that.
Oh, and one thing, you guys, don't forget, Miss Voodoo dolls are back. Y'all have been asking.
How do we purchase those?
Yeah, you could go to my Instagram. It's on my link tree. Everything of mine is on my link tree. So Crazy Podcast, my Voodoo dolls. I sell breakfast and bed candles. They smell like Fruit Loops. They're so cute, smell so good.
Candles. You better.
Yeah, I even have perfume. It's in Walmart, walmart.com. But I'm coming out with another scent because those are sold out, and I severed ways with a partner.
Hold on. You don't bypass that.
Yeah.
You have.
I had 2 perfumes that were in Walmart, and you could get them like on walmart.com. Yes.
Girl,
thank you.
Come through.
The blue one was Taboo, and the pink one was Hex.
Okay.
So super cute, but I'm working on like brand new scents, brand new bottles, and they'll be in even more department stores than just, Walmart.
Shout out to Baby Day Lou. Ever since I started back with the profile on social media, you've been one of the people supporting, so definitely shout out to you.
Yes.
Okay, I answered it over here. Kevin Bobby, what's one piece of advice that your current self would tell? We talked about this already. Baby, I'm just good, baby. I got all your questions down.
Yeah, you are.
So that guy, John, between Natalie and Tanisha, who do you believe did the most for not only the Bad Girls Club franchise, but for reality television as a whole?
Well, I think Tanisha definitely was a trailblazer. She paved the way, iconic, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Great. She's funny. But I think Natalie did her big one too on season 4. I think Natalie knew what she was doing, name dropping. I did the same thing. Like everybody knew what they were doing, and I think, she did amazing. And I just wish that she would not act like it was just her, because it wasn't. Was she huge? Yes. But Tanisha is just as big, and I think everybody needs their flowers, because everybody put in work to make Bad Girls Club the franchise that it is. Absolutely. Every girl. Shout out to everyone.
Rome. How often do you visit your Chicago fam and friends?
On the holiday, every Christmas I go. And usually I host a fashion show out there from Melt the Lace. Shout out to Melt the Lace. I will be hosting again this December in Chicago. But yes, Chicago.
Okay. Were or are you really a blood? Where is that coming from?
So, because I used to, yeah, when I was like 19 throwing up Suwu, Natalie is 40 doing this shit. It's insane. But she's just having fun. You could just tell she's trying to do everything she didn't get to do. Mm-hmm. Get it out your system, girl. Life is short. But it's trash. But anyway, no, I used to really hang out with Bloods. You know, like I really would be like with Shawty Low and around, you know, rappers in Atlanta and stuff. So, and I was obsessed with Gucci Mane. I have tons of pictures with Red Flags and Suwu. But then I turn around at the reunions and throw GD. So what am I? Like, I'm purple, mixed blue and red, purple. No, but, you know, it just goes with the culture. You know, I just love music, rap. Rap has an influence. Don't let them tell you different.
This person also asked, tell me about you and Gucci Mane, Young Jeezy and Wayne. You just recently said that.
Yes.
Were y'all like a thing or like a brother and sister thing?
Literally had fun with them. Okay. Like literally in college, like I said, going to Spring Bling and BET Spring Bling and all these stuff. Like I was also in college, I hosted parties. So I was hosting events way before I was Bad Girl Judi. I just now had a name, you know, to me.
Right.
But it was so funny. My best friend, her nickname was Nikki Maine LaFleur, and mine was Judy the Snowman. And we were like these two little red bones who would be just wilding, like hanging out, literally just, let's say Jeezy's playing at the House of Blues, right?
Okay.
We ain't got no tickets, but we know we're going to end up with them.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's how it would go. No sex, no nothing. I swear to God, y'all.
Clear it up.
Cool.
Yes, indeed.
I swear we were just cool as shit and funny. I wish we were like a Nicole in Paris before it was a Nicole in Paris. I wish all of that was like, it's documented in pictures, but if like film was around, y'all would think we were so funny. We were fucking funny.
The voice, the attitude, the comedy, Krishan is who she is because you were first. Do you agree?
So many, that's why I brought her up earlier. So many people. It's like every time a show comes out, somebody like Summer, people be saying that Summer reminds them of me.
But I don't think you ever would have referenced Emmett Till in a fight with two other ladies.
Never. But I don't can you tell me a little bit about that? Like, I got to ask you a question first.
So,
because I don't watch the show. I genuinely don't. But it's all on my For You page. None of that shit is for me, Wesley.
Yeah.
But I see the shit.
Yeah.
I know everybody, but I don't watch it. Why do people say that?
So she got there's two things that she did that got her under fire or in the fire cooking. When she was at the auditions, one of the auditionees, a beautiful, beautiful woman, I think she said she went to college or whatever. She said she had gotten shot at a beach party or something like that. And then Summer's response was basically like, you were the reason you got shot, because I can't remember verbatim, so don't quote me on it because it was just whatever. But she was like, you're the narc, you told on somebody and somebody got your back or something along them lines.
But why do people think she reminds them of me?
I don't know. Maybe because she's wild and she says whatever comes to mind.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, Summer is like you. But then I see a ton of like tweets that hate Summer.
And she's bad. And then this most recent
maybe
one.
Maybe she's funny and she has a good comebacks or something.
She does.
I'm
but
like,
this recent episode, she referenced, I think it was Diamond in the Body as Emmett Till.
You don't do that. I literally just watched a movie. Shout out to Tubi once again. Love me some Tubi. I watched a movie that was based on the Emmett Till story, and it was sad as hell.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's just the stuff that just comes. It's crazy.
But Krishan also, a lot of people, man, when she hit the scene, so many people are like, "Oh my God, she's like you."
I think it's the concept.
Maybe light skin and she's a Pisces and she cries a lot.
It's the concept of there being like this wild and crazy young girl in the mix of everyone else.
Yeah, and then I will say, mind you, I don't watch the show, but I saw clips because Zeus makes sure the blogs post everything, which is good marketing, but God. I saw the clip of Baddies South where I guess like they were all trying to single Krishan out and was like calling her stinky or something.
Yeah.
And that gave me like y'all just made her the star. Like, y'all so damn dumb. How many times do y'all have to see the same formula?
Yeah.
Y'all just literally gave it to her.
Yeah.
And that's I could relate to in that sense. So yeah, I mean, and she's young. I feel bad. I just won't say too much about Krishan because I wasn't raised like her. I can't experience what she went through. I can't even talk about it because I didn't experience it. I don't know what to say about her and Blueface. That is crazy. I just hope that, you know, I hope it all works out for her. You know what I'm saying? Because the way, to be honest, the way that everybody was batting for her, she should be an A-list celebrity right now and doing way more shit.
Yeah.
And she's not doing shit right now. And that's fucked up. But that lets you know, even as big as a star you can be on Zeus, it don't, you know, that's it. You know what I'm saying? She should be huge right now, y'all. The industry was rooting for her.
Top 5 worst baddies.
I don't even know these girls. But I will say,
or baddies, or it says baddie/BGC.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I was about to say we don't even have to go there.
Yeah, this is more of a like, you know, I hope everybody does well because
right.
Life is short, y'all.
Yeah.
Diseases are real.
We here.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Are you doing anything for the city of Chicago?
Yes, actually, I do. I'm happy you brought that up. Every year during Christmas, I have a Santa sleigh toy drive.
Okay.
And I give the toys to Larabea's Children's Hospital because I've been a sick child. I understand what it's like. And I give toys to kids who are sick. You know, shout out to Larabea's Children's Hospital. I've been doing this since like 2012, to be honest. And then here in Atlanta for Thanksgiving, I have a Thankful Turkey food drive. And I collect canned goods at an event and I give them to the Atlanta community food.
Okay.
Atlanta food community.
So do you do it on behalf of a charity, or you do it for yourself and you just go to these organizations?
For me, I do it and then I do it for them to give back.
Yeah.
And of course, write it off because it's from me.
Right.
But it's more so to help other people, but I do it independently.
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Simply Keisha 1, ask her, do she still talk to Matt from Love Games? When was the last time she talked to her BGC 7 cast? It was like 9 questions. We'll just start with those 2.
So yes, I still talk to Matt. You know, Matt, he's been on a dating show on TV1 or something. He's still, you know, working. He's an extra in a lot of movies down here in Atlanta. He's still chasing his dreams. But yeah, we're no beef. It took me a long, oh my God, 10 years ago, I would have never imagined me being just Matt's friend. I was so in love. Whew, child.
Time heals.
Yeah.
And time changes.
Yeah. And looking back, and we talk about it now, like we were so young and he didn't even know who he was then, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yes, I still talk to him, and BGC 7, I talk to everybody, or I'm cordial with everybody except Tasha and Priscilla.
Ask her, will she ever get married or have kids? How has life been without her parents? We talked about that. So are you ever thinking about getting married and having kids?
You know, it's not something, that may have been something I wanted as a little girl, but who I am now, if it doesn't happen, it won't be the end of the world. Yeah, I like to travel. I don't even like kids. Kids love me. I won't say that. I like being able to get up and go.
Yeah, it's real though, because once you have a child, your life stops.
And it's all about them. And I still am chasing my dreams. I love to travel, get up and go. No,
I was just talking to somebody the other day, and he's a single father. Shout out to all the single fathers out there. They do exist. But he's a single father, and you know, he doesn't get out anywhere. And I was like, he was like, oh, you're at the club. I'm thinking about going to the club. He's like, man, I wish I could go. He's like, I have one of my kids laying on top of me right now. It's like, you love your kids. Right. That is your world. But that literally becomes your world.
And then I like being alone. I really do. I like living alone. I like my own space. I like moving on my time. I don't see myself living with anybody. Yeah. I'm good, you know. And I think the climate we're in right now with social media, you can't even trust people the same. People have ulterior motives. Not saying they never did in the past, but now it's so much. It's going to take a lot for somebody to be comfortable with me. Like who I am. I have a lot of followers. It scares a lot of men away. Like
it's one of those things like where you know where you're comfortable with sitting in who you are. Yeah. And you don't want any interruption.
Right.
And
now, if you can help me or like build me up and like we can meet somewhere and help each other, that's great. But as far as like, I'm not interested.
It's like at my age right now, why am I explaining how I am to you?
Yeah. Like arguing about the most dumb shit like that is crazy.
We're here.
I'm okay.
We're definitely here. Simply Keisha, you have a great question that I didn't think of until I saw your question. What is your love language?
Food and travel.
That's not a real love language. I'm gonna say the 5 to you. Okay. And you tell me what yours is.
Okay.
Words of affirmation.
Oh, okay.
Physical touch. Quality time.
Okay.
Acts of service, and gift giving.
acts of service and affirmations.
Okay, words of affirmation.
For sure.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm one of those. Okay, do you love me? And see, I ain't trying to be like that right now. I'll be like, are you sure? Like, I'm good. But I will say being in love is a lot of fun.
Okay.
And I love this guy that I'm with. It's just so magical. It's so hard to explain. I'll tell you off camera, though.
That's fine.
Like,
That's fine.
It's crazy, but no, for real.
Elijah_duh. What do you think about what do you think about what Baddies has become? We talked about that.
First off, can you believe I can't see any of this shit? I wear glasses.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, like I can't see nothing.
Okay.
It's all just a blur.
Why are you getting LASIK? I got LASIK.
Really?
Yeah.
I do wear glasses at home. Like I'm nearsighted.
Okay.
But I like glasses. I should start wearing them a little more.
Yeah, LASIK changed my life.
Really?
Yeah, you could go for like a free consultation and they'll let you know if you're
Available.
able to get it.
Send me those. We'll talk.
Yeah, but it changed my life. All right, you cannot get in 65. I feel like her and Sarah should try to revamp BGC on Now That's TV. What? No.
This is crazy.
No.
Like,
and have the original
no.
Bad Girls not on Now That's TV. Now That's TV is like
below. It's even no. Okay, so I do want to take. It's lower than.
But it is though.
It was the scene I saw. Like I said, y'all, I do not watch these shows, but there was like a clip on the internet of like, I guess Dime had a show, Dime the Mint or something like that.
Dime in the Body?
No, Dime, rapper Dime from Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, okay.
I think it was called The Mint. And some girl got beat up so bad she pooped on herself. And like there was.
And this was filmed?
Poop stains on the ground and they filmed it and everything.
Okay,
That's so gross. But look, shout out though to Mahir over there at Now That's TV. He's like a producer over there and he did air my song Cat on the intro of Deja Vu 2.
Okay.
The reunion.
Okay.
I know Sydney I knew she had a heart attack. She couldn't wait for her show to come on and it opens with me. She mad.
Right.
She mad.
I love this for you, her, and us. Okay, shout out to that. Appreciate it. Y'all love us doing the interviews.
Yes.
Are her and Danny still not cool? Armaine __.
No, I would. Danny is going through some shit. Like she's out of here. Like she's woohoo. But
Okay.
I just, not to down anybody. I feel like those aren't the type of people I want to be surrounded with. You know, sometimes you just know how a person is and who they are, and you're just like, I'm not interested. No, you don't.
I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm sorry. I'll just say HAJ. Does she know why there are no more bad girls on Baddies? We talked about that. Thoughts on
Ain't
Camilla?
that crazy, though?
It is crazy. Thoughts on Camilla on Baddies? Camilla,
I think Camilla. I know they begged her to be on it. You know what I'm saying? And Camilla came on there with an open mind. You know, she went there with no vendetta. She was open to hug Natalie. And I feel like every bad girl Natalie has brought back, or anything she does now, is to like get back. Like what she did with Red and stuff, like it's like a get back from what Red did on season 13 or whatever. Like all of it is just a get back. I feel like Natalie has like a lot of like vendetta energy in her heart. But like Camilla then went to E and leveled up. So
Derek _Emperor asks, would she date Matt again?
No. Matt, no.
AGGXXO says, I love you, Judi, with a big heart.
I love you too. I love all of you guys.
So now we're going to play. You can pick. You can
Uh-oh,
only
don't be
pick one.
scared.
Don't
Okay.
be scared.
Okay.
So you're going to look at the screen. I'm going to give you 2 options. You have to pick one or the other. You can't say neither. You can't say both.
Okay.
All right.
All right. This is fun. I'm excited.
Pick one.
Summer or Lemmy. I mean, that is so that's so weird.
It is.
What is this? Where's your mind at? Oh, Lemmy.
Very random.
Doesn't it look like Lemmy could be like a great guy?
From this pick,
That's fucked up.
he looks like he has something going on.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick Summer.
All right.
I'm gonna pick Summer. Tanisha.
All
of
right.
course. Taseki and Mariah Lynn. I'm gonna go with Taseki because Mariah Lynn tried to fight with me over Sydney, not even knowing what happened. And I know she felt dumb once the show aired. And she saw Sydney was actually fucking with me. And it wasn't the other way around. She's a cornball. She used to follow me. She was a fan. She tried out for Bad Girl Sub. She's thirsty to be back on Baddies. She's whack.
Okay.
Taseki.
Okay.
I have no idea who that is. Who is that?
That is Ivory. She just got on Zeus from Now That's TV.
Baddies has ended real friendships for me. One of my friends texted me one day and was like, man, I'm trying to get on Baddies Africa. I want that shit with Ivory. I said, you don't even know her. She said, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fight Ivory. I knew right then and there I didn't want to be her friend.
Oh.
Because that's just weird.
Yeah, weird.
You don't even know her. But I obviously probably Ivory, because I mean Rolly wants to probably beat me up. Oh, this is a hard one because I love my Looch. I know everyone's like, we're friends. Yes, you guys. And I love Paula and Paul. They're both from Chicago, my city. Oh my God. And you said I can't choose neither. I'm going to go with Lucci only because I knew her way before Bad Girls Club.
All
like
right.
we went to the same college.
All right.
Columbia. Shout out to Columbia.
All right.
Oh, Ashanti and Maya. Oh my God. I'm going to go. I love both of these women, but I'm going to go with Maya because I'm on a spiritual journey like her. She's super spiritual. Oh, I haven't had sex in over 10 years. Swear to God. I've not. The last time I had sex with a man
Look
was.
at me in my eyes.
I swear on everything. Swear on everything. Swear on everything. I even talked about it on the podcast. You got to watch.
Okay.
The last time I had sex with a man was in 2013. And the last time I had sex with a woman was my ex-girlfriend, Ashley, in 2017.
Wow.
So no penetration for real since like 2013. It's been over 10 years, swear to God, on everything I love.
Wow.
So I'm going to go with Maya just because she's celibate too. And she's on a very much of a spiritual journey like I am.
All right.
But I love Ashanti and I'm so happy she's back. And she's great.
Okay.
Oh my, Britney Spears.
Oh, right.
And y'all are like,
sad.
what? I'm going to like get attacked. But shout out to Beyonce. She's Creole. Like me, I love what she does representing our heritage. But I'm going to go with Britney because that is an icon and I want her to snap back so bad.
It would be amazing if
Oh
she
my
could.
God. Come on, Brit. Pull through. Who is that? No, really. I have no idea who this is. Who is that?
Kelly Clarkson.
Wow. Okay. I would have never guessed.
It's a horrible picture of her.
Yeah. But
Horrible
I
picture.
mean, with all of the, I would want to choose Oprah because she's like from Chicago. Her show was in Chicago, at least. I don't know if she's from there. And you would think like, oh, Black greatness and stuff. But the things that are like circling around her and Diddy and what she's really in and what she knows and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and go with Kelly Clarkson.
All right.
Okay, so Jamie Foxx and Martin. Okay, so why would you use those pictures? I think
I'm talking about the characters.
And what's so funny? I literally just watched Kevin Hart's documentary on his come up.
Yeah.
And Cat Williams was like, man, I would never wear a dress, and Kevin Hart was like, I would never wear a dress. And then he turned around and wear a dress. I watched the whole thing. But watching Kevin Hart's come up story is raw because he didn't I know Cat Williams calls him a plant, but he's not. He really had a lot of failures before his success. I like watching stuff like that.
Okay.
But if I'm gonna go with Jamie Foxx or Martin, I know, first of all, everybody says I look like Gina.
Yes.
So many people say I look like Gina.
You could have been her sister. You
Yes.
could have been her daughter.
And
yes.
Martin is an icon in the culture. The only reason why I'm going to go with Jamie Foxx is because I love his music. And a lot of his music brings back really like nostalgic times and like high school and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But I love them both. Ooh, she looks so pretty. T.S. Madison looks gorgeous. And Kaya. Okay. I love she's crazy. Kaya's an icon. I love her song, My Neck, My Back. That's iconic. And I love T.S. Madison, though. She's beautiful. But between these two, I'm going to go with Kaya. Just because she says whatever the fuck. And I know T.S. does too. But I'm going to go with Kaya just because her song is so nostalgic. Okay. Like, My Neck, My Back is everything. Right. Like, that's iconic.
And that concludes our interview.
Yeah.
We made it,
that
friend.
Was so
we
much
made
fun.
it. Yes,
How long was this? Like 3 hours?
It is going on 3 and some change.
Oh, okay.
I think we started around like 9:40. It's like, 6:40-ish. It's like 9:59 now.
That's great.
Sorry.
I love you guys. I did this for y'all. Mind you.
Talk to the audience.
Yeah.
What any last minute?
I love y'all. Thank you for supporting me all these years. Even the haters, I need y'all. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you for, sticking with me and loving me through my ups and downs because y'all truly have seen it all. Been there. And stay tuned because I got some stuff coming, y'all. Make sure you guys support the Voodoo Dolls. Miss Voodoo Dolls are back. Everything I got going on. You can get all of my links on all social medias. And I really with y'all because my makeup artist canceled twice. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do my own makeup and come. Y'all know how I feel about makeup and doing my own makeup, but I did it. So.
Good.
Because I fucked with y'all and I love Wesley. He's been there day one. So
yeah, you are good. You look good. This was a great interview. We got to see your personality. We got to talk about your evolution. And I learned some new things about you today.
Really?
Too.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I remember you talking back about it at like my game nights about like spirituality and stuff like that, but never knew like how deep and entrenched you were. And I'm more spiritual than biblical as well. So I
it really is all spiritual.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
And I you know, this isn't to knock anybody in their beliefs, you know, because like I said, we haven't died to come back to know what happens. You know, nobody has come back to really tell us. But do I believe in a higher power? Absolutely. Of course. Do I know exactly what that is? No. But I think it all has to do with just living peaceful here on earth. Because I feel like this is hell. We're living in hell, you know, and it's really about what makes you happy at the end of the day, you know, and believe in what you believe in. Don't let nobody shake you. Don't let nobody tell you you're wrong, because at the end of the day, they're on a journey too.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, that was a great close. Thank y'all for watching The Whole Truth with Wes. Now, do you swear you've told the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Right hand, right? I have told the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God.
All right. And that's the end of it. You can cut the cameras. That was great, friend.
I loved it.
That was great.
Now I can't wait to tell you what the...
Yes.
Oh my God, I forgot to pull an oracle card for you. But that's okay. It's okay. We talked about it. Are you sure? You can kind of open up with it.
Do it on the show?
Yeah. We can open up with it.
Now, if you see some demons in my...
No, I promise I won't. Sorry.
Don't tell me about no.
You could place this wherever. Maybe as like in the middle, like a funny little clip, how Oxygen used to do.
Do I need to move this?
No. Okay. I'm just going to pull it with my hand.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So happy full moon, you guys. Full moon in Scorpio. Full moons are all about releasing everything what no longer serves you. And I'm going to pull an affirmation card for you. This isn't tarot, so I'm not going to tell you like you're going to die tomorrow. Let's just see what it says, okay?
Okay.
And if it resonates with you. It's going to be good. It's not like
I'm nervous, y'all. I'm nervous.
I am enjoying the process to my lasting success.
I am enjoying the process to my lasting. Okay.
And that's for you. And you know what's weird about this? It's a snake symbol, and this is the year of the snake in the Chinese zodiac.
And so is that a good thing?
It's a good
snake
thing.
Is a good thing.
It's a good
usually
thing.
Snakes are evil.
That's what they want you to think. Snakes is about rebirth. It sheds its skin. It's always renewing itself. So it's really about growth. Of course, they gonna make you, it's evil. Just like they say voodoo's evil, and it's really just an African religion. Everything has a light and a dark, and yin yang.
Okay.
It's an African religion. So yes.
I can resonate with that.
Shedding your skin, and full moon releasing what no longer serves you.
Oh, hey, baby, and amen. If I can't get an amen to that, my glass is empty. But I'm gonna get an amen
y'all.
Because it's been. Oh, I do have some in there.
And happy full moon, you guys.
Because recently I have had to do that.
Yeah.
In the last 5 to 6 months, it's been a process for me.
It is.
Especially after my mom passing. It's definitely been a process. So just rediscovering and affirming, you know, where I'm moving and how I want to move as a person.
Yeah.
And how to treat people and how I want people to treat me. All of those things.
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. I've cut so many people off, just rebirth. You know, a lot of people too are blockages. Yeah. You got to be aware of who's in your energy field too, because a lot of people will block your blessings. But yeah, we are enjoying the process to our lasting success.
I love this.
So
Judi.
it is. So motive be.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. Girl, you better be grown.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, baby. You better be grown. And your top has stayed on the whole time.
Yes. Look, you're glittery like me. I love glitter.
You're sitting here holding your top and adjusting your top, girl. You've been fine the whole way through.
Yay.
You've been fine the whole way through.
That's going to be cute. Y'all got some real
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you know about the equipment.
Yes.
I have been trying, baby. That real way.